Hello crafters, Andre here. This is just an update. I didn't realize how long it had been since I had posted a video on YouTube. I got on the other day on my channel and realized I hadn't made a video in a month. So I am posting a video today to let you know what I have been working on. I am involved with Jade's, and her YouTube is Jaded Studios. Card fundraiser for Miss Claudia. Her YouTube is 66MS Claudia. As many of you well know, she recently lost her husband and is now a single mother of 6. She has been selling all her scrapbook supplies, which truly saddens all of our hearts. And so Jade is hosting a card fundraiser and is asking people to donate a set of 10 similar cards so she can put those up on her Etsy site and get some funds for Claudia as a donation to help sustain her family. So I made several sets of cards. My first one is this one. It's just on craft cardstock, which I stamped a wood grain image, and I cut out this heart it was out of one of my paper stacks on my Cricut. I distressed the edges. It also has some glitter on it. Punched a couple holes and through and tied a bow. And then I just made a little heart border on the inside. And then I just made a matching envelope that has a heart border on it. The next one is a card that I totally case, which I believe it was from Ginger Cupcake Creations. I'll put her YouTube down in the description, but I just stamped this vintage lady from my, I think it's called So Stylish, and I believe that's from Hero Arts. And I just stamped it on some basic gray paper and with the sentiment, so what's new, and just use a punch and use the border stamp ruler. And then it just has a button stamp, and I did it in 2 colors, this like pink, and then I did it in the green, so I did 5 of each color. And this is a card that I've kind of made before, but I kind of redesigned it. I just used some Bazzill cardstock and folded it in half and punched out a circle for a chocolate colored M&M, and then I used the other colors of the M&Ms, and then I popped some of them up. I don't know if you can kind of see that or not. Kind of. And like I said, I just wants to write whatever on the inside, and then I used the circle that I cut out and attached it to. The next one I made, I did a gatefold, and I believe this is an Inkadinkado or a Hero Art stamp. I can't remember. I got it at Michael's. It just has a little robot and the little robot dog, and then some Gears paper, and there's this little gatefold card, and it just says, "I'm nuts and bolts about you" on the inside. Envelope that matches just has some little gears on the corner. And the last one I made is another card that I have made before that's very simple. Most of these cards were made out of most of my scraps, so I was able to make quite a few cards. I also made the 10 cards, and then I also made like 2 additional for just my own stash, since I was already doing an assembly lines with the cards. And just use some strips to make a box. Use some Recollections colored pearls on each of the corners. Made a little sun, took a circle punch, and cut off the corner and slid the circle in there to create a sun. Just used my oval punch to create a back, and then just stamped "You Are My Sunshine." And then there's just a little sun on the envelope. And this set was made by my 16-year-old daughter. She's getting into card making. She just used some Bazzill cardstock, some pink Bazzill cardstock with some Amy Butler K & Company paper, and add some ribbon and a scalp circle and just a birthday sentiment. And hers is blank on the inside. She doesn't decorate her envelopes. And then she also did it in the olive color too. Same thing, and then switched out the colors scalloped. And she also pop dotted hers up too. So those are the things that I'm working on right now, or have finished, I should say. I'm working on kind of redoing my scrapbook room. I know I've been saying forever that I was going to post my scrapbook room, but I think I'm going to redo it because it's still not kind of how I want. I know that's never ending, doing your scrapbook room and stuff like that. I'd like it to look the best that it could before I posted it on the internet. One of the other new things that I have done now, if you now go under my channel, you can see that I started a blog, which I just started that yesterday. I finally have gotten on the train along with everybody else and gotten a blog. So there's only a couple posts. Matter of fact, this video will be posted on there. If there's anything new that I have been working on that may have not posted on my YouTube, and I will try to keep up on that blog. Not post as much on YouTube as I will on the blog, because it's a lot easier to post on a blog than do a video with the editing and everything else. I'm trying to use my Cricut cartridges because I've been kind of in a lull. This card drive kind of jump started me a little bit, but I was kind of like burnt out. So there for a while I had been just working on making some cuts on my Cricut and just assembling them with the layers and distressing and everything else, so that way when I needed a card I could just, you know, slap that on there and throw a sentiment on there and be done with it. But just my mojo comes back. I did recently get involved with a Clean Out Your Scrapbook Room swap. Also going to be doing part of the Happy Halloween banner from Gail's Crafts, which I'm the letter W, so be looking for that here soon. That's due at the beginning of September. I also just signed up for Art of Marie, which used to be the Pretty Paper Boutique. That was her blog spot. I'm involved with another one of her tag swaps. This is my third one with her. And I'm also working on a scrapbook. My cousin just had a new baby, and I had made one for her daughter probably 4 years back. So she just had a little boy here in the last month, so I need to work on that. It's mainly going to be, I believe it's Can Company paper and A Child's Year, which I was really excited about getting that cartridge. So it's going to be pretty basic. She kind of scrapbooks but doesn't really have time for it now, so I thought if I pre-made the pages she can just slap pictures in there, because she takes tons and tons of pictures of those kids and just everything else. So it'll be really easy for her just to throw the pictures in there. I know going from one child to two is a big difference. So hopefully that will help her out. Alright, well, I think enough rambling for now, and like I said, just check out my blog. I'll put that in the description, and I hope everyone has a great weekend and stay crafty.